talk about King Bay, Beyoncé Knowles, and what's been going on. Because last summer, I brought news on my Facebook page before when I had everybody on there, before I deleted everybody. I said that Beyoncé was going to be leaving the earth soon if she didn't come back to Christ and remove herself from Jay-Z and all the demonic things that she was doing with Sasha Fierce and all the other stuff like that. Okay, and this is what I received from my prophet friend, and the Lord was telling her a lot about Beyoncé. Okay, and I got a lot of criticism for it, but you know, it's whatever. And my prophet friend has had several more, I guess, dreams, or the Lord has told her several more things about Beyoncé and how it's getting closer and closer for her to leave the earth. And then just the other day, I had a dream. I was at a building that I recognize, that I know well, very well, and I saw maybe about one or two people come in. This is celebrities, okay? But I saw a lot of more celebrities leaving out of the building entrance, okay? And I saw Beyoncé. I even saw Wale, and maybe I can't remember who else I saw, but it was a lot of other celebrities, okay? They were all celebrities. And I asked my prophet friend, I said, I'm seeing celebrities come in and a lot of celebrities leave the entrance of a building that I know. And she said, the Lord is saying that these people are going to be, the ones that are going to be exiting the earth soon. And I said, oh, okay. It makes sense, because we've already been talking about Beyoncé for a while now. And we know that she's not supposed to make it to 2016. Okay? So when I got the dream, the Lord showed me that Beyoncé was going to be exiting the earth. I never had that dream before. Okay? When I put up the thing on Facebook, I was going off of my prophet friend and what the Lord was showing her. Okay? Now I see Beyoncé exiting out of the building. Okay? So the Lord showed me that Beyoncé was going to be leaving the earth soon as well. So that's confirmation. Okay? Now, look, if I can see this in my dream, and the saints can see it in their dreams, we know that the evil people can also see it in their dreams, meaning Jay-Z, as he runs with demonic forces, he can also see that Beyoncé is going to be leaving soon. So I wouldn't be surprised, because of the competition for music streaming is so powerful right now, with Apple now joining in on the competition to take out Spotify and everybody else. It wouldn't surprise me, because of Jay-Z knowing Beyoncé is going to be leaving soon, if Jay-Z started making deals with Sony, Columbia Records, which own Beyoncé's music, and YouTube, Facebook, all the platforms that have massive amount of Beyoncé content, giving them some type of royalty or some type of deal, a contract, to remove all that Beyoncé content off of their platform and put it in Tidal. So when Beyoncé does pass away, to everybody around the world that's going to idolize Beyoncé's death and make her way 10 times bigger than what she is already now after she dies, as they always do for legends and icons. Everybody around the world that wants all of Beyoncé's albums, all of Beyoncé's singles, all of Beyoncé's music videos, all of Beyoncé's interviews, exclusive interviews, and unseen interviews and unseen music, unreleased music would have to go to Tidal. And they would have to subscribe to Tidal and pay their fee, monthly fee to Tidal to get that content, to get all of that material. That would boost Tidal to the #1 spot. Because when Beyoncé passes away, the whole world is going to want to have all of her content as they idol her as a goddess. Okay? And the person who stands to make a lot of money from it is Jay-Z. If he can have all her content, all her pictures, everything about Beyoncé in Tidal, and everybody has to subscribe and do a subscription to Tidal to get all of that information, to get all of that content, to get all of that music material. If I can think of that right here, you better believe Jay-Z and his people are thinking the same thing. Okay? Because a lot of the people in the industry are in the demonic forces. They're in the demonic realm. So they know Beyonce is going to leave the earth soon. They know that because they do witchcraft. They do black magic. Okay? So Rihanna, Jay-Z, the Kardashians, all these people that do all this stuff know that Beyonce, even including Beyonce herself, should know that she's going to be leaving the earth soon. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if Jay-Z starts putting a plan together to make sure he benefits very, very, very well off of her death here in the near future. Okay, so that's all I got to talk about it. It's sad. It's something you don't want to talk about, but I saw it in my dream for the first time, and I saw Beyonce leaving the building. So, and then the Lord says that means that she's going to be leaving the earth very soon. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. I put out the warning last summer, pleading to Beyonce to come back to the Lord and leave that Sasha Fair stuff, leave all this stuff alone. Take your money and run and turn back to the Lord. But it didn't happen that way. So we got to pay for what we are. We got to pay for the decisions we make in life.